Every one of us would have a totally different experience of her. Our thoughts, our sights, our tastes, everything of this lady are all so different. So if you can imagine every single one of us having a part of her, that's how big she is. That's how big her personality is. And that's how big her giftedness is. We all call her Judith, Judy. There are many things, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who call her other things that I won't talk about. But I know that this is a woman of grace. I always like to say the ABCs when I speak about people. And this lady tonight adds another letter, another word to her first letter. Her first letter is A. She's absolutely authentic. Absolutely, delightfully authentic. She's awesome. She has the most courage that I have ever known. She gets in her car and drives to Sedona. I can barely drive up around the harbour some days. So in my mind, she is a remarkable lady. Tonight she adds author. Wow, author, that is fabulous. Fabulous. B, she's beautiful. She is bold. So bold that I wouldn't face her. And I always, like my mother, say I'd face the devil, but I wouldn't face Judith. C, she's caring, compassionate, and oh my goodness, that which she has for everybody. The feelings, the authentic feelings, the bold and caring feelings, that I am in awe of her. But now look at what she's doing tonight. She is signing her autograph. Wow. She is at her own book signing. And we are here at her invitation. And so we come, Judith, to rejoice in you. We come to celebrate you. Her book is a book of nuggets. I see some of you already starting to read and peep and all these things. Her book is small, but never underestimate its power. Never underestimate the contents between those covers. There is one other book that I will tell you about that this book measures up to. And that is a very difficult thing to do, to measure up to. And you will appreciate this, Judith. C.S. Lewis. My favorite author. And he wrote a beautiful little book called The Great Divorce. Nothing to do with marriages, nothing to do with that. All about choice. If you ever can, try. If I had more home, I'd give them to all to you. I'd have to give away so many of that book, just like this one. But in that book, C.S. Lewis gives me so many nuggets, and I had to try 3 times to read that little bugger. 3 times, and I said, if you're that important, if I got to work this hard, then there's something in this book that I need to know. And that's the way that book, every time I read it, I find something new and beautiful, just like a mine. And that's what this book does. It does the same thing. I couldn't help when I'm reading and saying, Judith, you are a marvel. In one of her meditations, she took me to talk to C.S. Lewis. And I thought that was one of the most fabulous days of my life. And now I got my own C.S. Lewis. I can talk to her anytime I want. So my friends, this book, spread it as the nuggets that are in it. Discover it. Find the nuggets. Don't be fooled. You got to find the nugget. She's put them there. She knows her pattern. She knows what she's done. Now we have to discover that beauty. We have to discover what she has done. My dear friends, I hope I have not left anything out. As you bring to mind your image of Judith Royle, I present her to you in true sport.
And don't make me lose it.
Julie.
Thank you. Well, I think Rosalind